Is the Samsung S95B OLED TV still worth buying in 2023? With a maximum brightness of 1200 nits, this OLED panel may be amongst the brightest we've ever seen. Its Filmmaker Mode performs best, maintaining the color's original hues. On the gaming side, the S95B makes 4K HDR images that are clear, bright, and full of detail. This gives games a lot of power. There's more to this TV, so stay tuned as we walk you through it.
Let's check it out.
Unboxing. In the box, you will find the 65-inch OLED TV, obviously, a 5-foot AC power cord, a remote, a pedestal neck, a pedestal base, and a pedestal cover. Also included are a back panel cover, 4 M4 by 12mm screws, 2 wall holders, and an adapter that goes from a stereo mini jack to RCA. A user manual, a quick setup guide, smart remote instructions, important safety precautions, and warranty information are also in the box. Features. The Samsung S95B OLED TV's usage of Samsung Tizen Smart Interface is a major downside. It's an operating system for smart TVs, so it gives you a lot of information, but it's not as well organized as others, so it may be hard to use. A condensed menu can be accessed from the TV's main screen to access privacy settings, search, and ambient mode. The limited availability of photo editing features is another thing I don't like about Tizen.
Really? Why?
For standard material, the S95B only provides the dynamic, standard, movie, and filmmaker settings, while PC users are limited to the entertain and graphic options. Adjusting these parameters beyond their factory settings is hampered by a lack of nuanced controls beyond basic brightness, contrast, and hue. However, it won't be a problem for the vast majority of people. Dolby Vision HDR is not supported on the Samsung S95B, although HDR10 Plus is. The lack of Dolby Vision compatibility is likely to become a major drawback for Samsung products. Audio. The Samsung S95B OLED TV's 60-watt speakers generate sound that, although not as impressive as the visual quality, should be more than adequate to please casual listeners. There's never any distortion or clipping in the sound, and the volume can be turned up without affecting the quality of the music, conversation, or sound effects. The Samsung S95B, despite its little form, provides a high-quality listening experience. The S95B has Samsung's object tracking sound, OTS technology, although in a simplified version. Per Samsung, the OTS can track every terrifying gasp or hear the roar from the crowd traveling across the pitch, with voice tracking which delivers a more realistic human voice. Voices are crisp and centered on the screen, while the musical score and sound effects blend seamlessly. The sound is depth, yet it's crucial to keep expectations realistic. While the TV is compatible with Dolby Atmos, it isn't very good at making the experience seem immersive, and the sound distorts if the volume is pushed up too much.
Oh, that is bad.
The sound is adequate for light viewing, but falls short when it comes to more intense scenes. With its integrated Q Symphony features, the S95B works with any Samsung soundbar. Picture quality. The visual quality of the S95B is excellent because of its qd-oled display. It's preferable to use Filmmaker Mode, which faithfully reproduces the original colors, but Dynamic Mode, which emphasizes a brighter picture despite a minor blue cast, isn't half bad either. Samsung thoughtfully provides a switch to universally apply these preferences to all inputs. Despite the S95B's inability to play Dolby Vision due to tedious licensing issues, it is capable of producing excellent HDR10 material, living up to its promise of enhanced brightness.
Good, that sounds good.
With a maximum brightness of 1200 nits, this OLED screen is easily among the brightest we've ever tested. The colors are extraordinarily vibrant, even though they sometimes verge on being unrealistic, yet they are always enjoyable. Excellent contrast and deep, rich blacks. Similar quality may be seen in SDR media, which has unparalleled clarity and an abundance of brightness. Remember that the S95B doesn't have flawless black levels. The display remains a somewhat grayish color even when turned off, rather than being completely black.
Hit the subscribe button, okay?
I am particularly excited about the remote control you'll use to adjust all these features. In the meanwhile, stay tuned for further details.
Don't go anywhere.
Gaming. In large part because of its compatibility with VRR technologies like AMD FreeSync and NVIDIA G-Sync, the Samsung S95B is a top-tier gaming TV. Moreover, the company's exclusive Motion Accelerator Turbo Pro technology provides an unparalleled gaming experience. Input latency is an astonishingly low 9 milliseconds, and the TV's gaming mode is instantly set when it detects a console.
Oh wait, this is interesting.
Additionally, many PC games now support ultra-wide aspect ratios of 21:9 and 32:9, and the Game Motion Plus control assists to give better motion without significantly increasing the latency. When a gaming console is recognized, or when the play or pause button is held, the updated game bar will appear, consolidating all relevant game data into a single interface. Game bar features high dynamic range, HDR data, including compatibility for HDR10+, gaming and HDIG, frame rate, VRR status, and essential gaming image changes. You may play your games through one of many different streaming options that Samsung's newly released Game Hub provides, but either way, you'll be pleased with the results. To guarantee a smooth, responsive, and quick-paced gaming experience, the S95B is capable of producing detailed and stunning 4K HDR visuals. Remote. Samsung's new generation of remote controls has an unusual innovation. It is powered by solar. The black solar cell remote, when turned over, reveals a large solar panel. Just leave it upside down in the sun, and the remote will recharge automatically. In the long term, you will save money and time thanks to this thoughtful consideration of usability and sustainability. Back, home, and play pause buttons, as well as the 4-way direction pad with the center selection button, voice control toggle, volume, channel sliders, and more, all functions as expected.
Favorite aspects of this TV, it's kind of a small thing, is the remote. Samsung has put together a surprisingly good remote for this TV. There are all the usual buttons like your directional pad, the microphone button for voice controls, your home button, back button, play button, volume channel, all that kind of stuff.
The other two buttons up top allow you to access the multi-view setup for mirroring material from another device onto the TV screen, while the third opens a 3-way menu for colors, numbers, and settings. Samsung TV Plus, Netflix, Prime Video, and Disney Plus can all be accessed with just a single touch, thanks to the 4 bottom buttons. Note that there's no single button for toggling external inputs and no separate mute button. This TV is fantastic, but we're not great fans of the interface, and you probably won't be either. In comparison to the Sony A95K, it performs equally well. Its superior image quality, surprisingly decent sound, innovative remote control, fantastic gaming capabilities, and eye-catching design ensure that it will remain one of the best televisions in 2022 and 2023. However, you can expect to spend at least $3,000 on it. Would you be interested in purchasing this television? Share with us your thoughts in the comments section below.
Thanks for watching.